Hi, guys. Hi, everyone. Happy Friday. Happy Friday. Hope everyone is doing well. We're back for our weekly live Friday stream. So I hope everyone's doing well. And if you're just joining for the first time, welcome. So, I've got a little list here and going to answer some questions. This live stream is going to be just a little shorter than I usually do because I am going for a pedicure. And I have an appointment. So, but anyway, yeah, I'm still going to answer some questions. Like I said, I've got my little list. I've only got 3 things, but interesting questions. I usually pull my questions from comments that people make on my, in the comment section of my videos. And sometimes I'll get some questions from my daughter, and sometimes I'll get, I'll just come up with questions on things I'm hearing out in the news or whatever. So, so I thought I would start with this. This was kind of an interesting one. I asked some questions about Henry Cavill. I apologize if I'm not pronouncing his name right. I don't know if it's Cavill, but anyway, he is the actor that played on The Witcher. He was The Witcher. Hi, Kilu. I hope I pronounced that right. So I'll get to your question in just a second. So I'm going to ask, so I had a question. I did ask a question about him and his girlfriend, Natalie, I don't know, about a month and a half ago on one of my live streams. So someone else asked a couple of questions about him, some follow-up questions. So I thought I would ask some follow-up questions about Henry Cavill. I'm going to say Cavill because I don't know if that's how you pronounce it or not. I'm probably saying it wrong, so I apologize. But anyway, so the first question that somebody asked in one of the comments on my video was, do you know why Henry Cavill is so different and so sad? He's changed a lot. So I don't really follow any celebrities. I just don't follow that stuff. A little bit Britney Spears, but I don't really follow a lot of celebrity stuff. So I wouldn't know if seemed like he's, hi, Joan. Yeah, that's one of the topics I'm going to be asking about is Prince Harry and Meghan. I feel like there's always things to ask about Prince Harry and Meghan, isn't there? Hi, Blessed Beyond. Yeah, I feel like there's like literally almost every day there's something to ask about Meghan and Harry. So, I mean, I think if they're trying to stay in the media, they're doing a really good job of it. I don't know. I don't, oh, it's okay, Blessed. No worries. Yeah, I don't follow, I mean, I've said this on my live videos before. I don't really follow the royals as far as like, I don't really know exactly how everything works with the royals and how they do things, but so I'm kind of speaking a little blindly, but anyway, so let's get back to Henry Cavill. So let's ask why he's so sad, because that's one question that somebody asked about Henry Cavill. So we're going to ask about why he's so sad. If he's sad, that makes me sad. I don't want anyone to feel sad, but let's ask. And I don't even know if he's still with Natalie or not. Let's see. Does anyone know if Henry Cavill has any children? I don't really know anything about him. Again, he's the actor that plays The Witcher. Did he also play Superman? I don't know if I have that right, but anyway. So why is Henry Cavill so sad? Henry Cavill is, hi, Svetlana. Thank you, Blessed. Yeah, Henry Cavill, I was the guy who played on the show The Witcher, which I believe is on Netflix. And I think it's on Netflix. I actually love that show, but I haven't watched the new season. But it's really good. Anyway, and I think he may have played Superman, but I'm not positive. So anyway, so when I ask why is Henry Cavill so sad, I do get that he's been in a depression, a pretty heavy depression, I would say. So there's a few things I'm seeing here about Henry Cavill. I do think that there's been some drama issues going on with his love relationship. So that's been stressing him out a little bit, but I'm seeing children around him. That's why I asked if he had children, because I don't know if he has children or not. But anyway, I'm seeing children around him. So I don't know if that means he's going to be having children in the future, but I'm seeing children around him. But anyway, I do get that he's been depressed. There has been some drama in his relationship, his love relationship. I'm also getting that I think he's worried or concerned about some medical things. So allegedly, that's what I'm kind of seeing in the cards, that he may be concerned about some medical thing happening with him. And I actually feel, let me focus on the medical for a second. I mean, the medical feels okay, does not have any children. Thank you. It could be that he's going to be having children in the future, but I'm seeing I've got children around him. So unless he's got nieces and nephews that he's really close with, so I don't know what the thing is with the children. I just kind of feel a lot of children around him. But anyway, I do get that he has been, going through a depression, pretty good one, I would say, and definitely some trouble with his relationship. But I'm also seeing this also indicates for me that it would be possible concerns about maybe a medical concern. So when I focus on his medical, though, I'm not feeling that it's anything serious. So I do think he needs to get it looked at, allegedly. I think he's already seeing his doctor, which is good. He's already kind of looking into it, but he's a little worried. I don't actually feel like it's going to turn out to be something that can't be rectified or fixed, or however you want to say that. But I do see, like I said, some of the depression, although I see him coming out of it. So a couple reasons why he's been sad: the depression, issues with his relationship, and some concerns about medical. So, but I do see him starting to come out of that. And I think part of that will be the fact that he, finds out some reassuring news about his medical concerns. So So I think that that's why he's been a little sad. I think it's been stressing him out with this medical thing. And I think that's going to bring him a lot of relief when he finds out that it's not really that big of a deal. Another question that was asked about Henry Cavill was, will he be able to get out of this bad cycle that he's in? The person says she believes he's in a bad cycle with bad people and bad energies around him. So, let's ask. I mean, if I were talking to Henry, I'd be like, do some energy clearing. Everyone on the planet should be doing energy clearing every day. So, but let's ask if things will, shift around for Henry Cavill and get a little bit better. I do feel like it will, but let's see what the cards say. This is the second time now. Well, first of all, I am seeing that things are going to get better for him, but this is the second time now. God, again, I don't follow really celebrity stuff at all. So does anyone know if he's thinking of moving? Was he living with Natalie and now they're moving or something? Or maybe he was just living on his own, or I'm not sure. But twice now I've seen that he might be moving. So I don't know, just a random thing that came up. I do see him coming out of his depression, though. So I get a definite yes. And again, the drama with the relationship getting a little bit better. I feel like late summer. Hi, Derek. How are you? I feel like late summer. Hi, Pratik. I hope I pronounced that right. So I do feel like things will start to shift for Henry Cavill around late summer. I feel like September, maybe late August, when I think things will start to get a little bit better. So, I mean, I do see things getting better. Again, I don't know what this moving thing is, but I see him moving. So anyway. Yeah, I mean, he is, again, I wish I could kind of reach everyone on the planet and just say, do some energy clearing, because, everyone should be doing energy clearing, and you guys are probably sick of hearing me say it. I say it every week. Everybody should be doing some energy clearing every day. All right. The other question about Henry was, what's going on that we're not seeing? Well, I think, I kind of already answered that. Was, I think he was concerned about a medical thing. I think some drama issues with his relationship and going through some depression. So I think, that's kind of what's going on. That's what I'm picking up about Henry Cavill. All right. This next one, I forget who it was that asked about this, but Harry and Meghan. Good Lord. Good Lord. I feel like every single day I'm hearing something new about Prince Harry and Meghan. I mean, I don't understand. It's just crazy to me. The latest thing that I heard, though, is that now, I don't know, maybe some of you UK people on here can clear this up for me, or give me some more details, but the latest thing I heard was that they are officially evicted from their cottage. Hi, okay, it was you, Joan. They're officially evicted from their cottage in the UK. How can that happen, first of all? Because wasn't that given to them by the Queen? Can they do that? Can they just take it back? I don't know. Maybe they took it back because, Harry and Meghan pretty much said, see ya. See ya. We're leaving the royals and we're going to the Canada and US and whatever. But I don't know. I mean, Joan, what did you want me to specifically ask about Harry and Meghan? Because that was like the latest thing that I heard was that they were renting it. The Crown owns it. Oh, interesting. Okay. Yeah, I just don't quite get how all of that works with the royals. But Joan, did you have a specific thing you wanted me to ask about Harry and Meghan? I mean, there's like 50,000 things that I keep hearing about Meghan and Harry, and I've asked questions about them on past lives before. Again, I just feel like I'm hearing something on them every day. I don't know. And then I heard that there was all this big drama going on with the Spotify, that Spotify canceled their contract for their podcast show because I guess it was like a $20 million contract with Spotify. And I guess because they've done just like a little fraction of what they were agreed to do. So they're saying divorce is on the offing. Yeah. I have asked about, if they're going to get divorced in past readings. I do feel that they will get divorced. I just don't think it's right away. I feel like maybe within the next couple of years. So I do think they are going to get divorced. That's what I picked up, psychically and in my cards. So, and then on past live videos, I also asked, like my daughter wanted to know, does that mean, is Harry going to go back to the royal family after he's divorced? Are they going to take him back? Is he going to get his responsibilities reassigned to him? Whatever. I know the royals kind of have certain responsibilities. I hope I'm saying that right. And so I kind of picked up on all of that stuff. I think it was maybe not last week's live stream, because that was all on crystals, but the one maybe before that, I might have picked up on it. So I don't know. I mean, there was a question about, is Prince Harry's visa, US visa, going to be revoked, or, I don't know. I don't know what to ask, because I already have asked a lot of stuff. I mean, I don't know what to ask about Prince Harry and Meghan. Harry and Meghan were evicted by Charles from Frogmore Manor at the beginning of March. Okay, thanks, Derek. Can you ask if the Crown will take him back if divorced? Yeah, I did, Joan. I did ask that on a previous live stream I did. I want to say it was 2 live streams ago, or maybe 3. I can't remember which one it was. I try to go back and put in timestamps. Now, the one from 2 weeks ago, I just haven't had time to do that yet. But I did, yeah, I did feel that the Crown is going to take him back without question. I don't feel they're going to have a problem with that. They're going to be like, yeah, come on back. This is where you belong anyway. Um, yeah, I don't know. I feel like the news stories are all Meghan, all Harry, all day, every day. That's I just keep hearing other stuff with them. So anyway, yeah. All right, so let me go back through the chat here. I know a few of you asked some questions. Let's see. So Kilu, could you do a reading on if Zayn Malik's music career will be successful? Well, that's interesting. Didn't he and Selena just break up? Well, okay. They weren't technically, I don't think, in a relationship, but I think they were hooking up. I did do a reading, a video on that. I don't know, back when she, I think it was a couple months ago, back when it was, people had spotted them in New York or something. But anyway, but then I heard that maybe they're totally not speaking now. So yeah, let's ask if Zayn, is it Malik or Malik? I hope I'm probably butchering everyone's name. So if his music career will be successful, that's an interesting question. Will Zayn Malik, will his music career be successful? Did he just get a contract, a record deal or something? Because I'm seeing a contract here, some kind of contract, which it does look like the contract has some, he got some good, how do I want to say it? The contract was well written on his behalf, for his benefit. Let me say it like that. They unfollowed each other. Second one. Yep. Okay. Yeah. So I think the contract was well written on his behalf for his benefit. I do think that he's great contract in his favor. I do think that he will have some success with his music career. But I'm going to say, like, is he going to be hugely, wildly successful? No, I don't know that I feel that. I feel some success, though. And a lot of it has to do with this great contract. Man, whoever was his attorney that negotiated this for him with whoever the company was, the music label, whatever, record label, great job. So, I mean, some success. I don't know, here it's going to be up and down. But what it's saying is that I think will end up doing another contract at some point down the road, which is going to be even better. Because right now this one is up and down. It's some success. I don't know how long this contract is that he just signed, but he is going to be leaving the current contract, or it's going to end or something. And then there's a better one coming after that. That one I think is going to be a lot more successful than the current one, but this current one is going to be, pretty successful, I would say. I wouldn't say like, wild popularity, but wild sales, but some success. I think the next contract is the big one. Yeah, he got a really good deal. All right, let's see here. Okay, Blessed Beyond wants to know, when you will move close to your family. Well, I hope for you that that's soon. Let's see. I'm hearing, blessed, I'm hearing in about 2 years. I don't know if you're trying to do it sooner than that, but I'm hearing in about 2 years. So it's not right away, but I bet a lot of you regulars who join me every week know what I'm going to say. Do some energy clearing. You might be able to speed that time up a little bit, that timing. Because negative energy can affect everybody, and it can, alter timings, and it can affect all kinds of stuff. So I would do some energy clearing, and then, on a regular basis, and then you might be able to move that timing up a little bit. But I'm hearing 2 years. Svetlana, what are these feelings towards me? Well, let's ask. Well, Svetlana, I don't know if you're going to really like what I'm going to say, but you asked, so I'm going to tell you. I don't know that I like V's energy. I don't know that that's a particularly good person for you. I don't, I don't see that as a good person. What are his feelings towards you? I can see that there's talks about possibly getting back together, but you're so exhausted. Yeah. Okay, so Svetlana, I can see that there's possibly talks about getting back together, and you might consider that, but I feel that right now, I don't know. I don't know that I don't feel that this is the one for you, if that's what you're hoping. That's probably not what you wanted to hear, so I'm sorry about that. But I just don't like, I don't like V's energy and what it's doing to you. This is what it's doing to you, and I don't like that. So, I would say I don't care for his energy. You have to make a decision, but that's kind of what I don't feel it's a good, I don't feel it's a good match for you. So I know that's not what you wanted to hear, but I hope, I really want for you to find somebody better that deserves you. That's what I would say. Oh, Joan, I just saw your comment that Henry Cavill does not have biological children. Blessed, curious why it's taking so long for me to move when my apartment may come up. Why it's taking so long for me to move when my apartment may come up. Okay. Let's see. Well, let's see. I feel like, I don't, you mentioned subsidized housing. So, excuse me, I don't know a lot about that or how it works per se. So I'm kind of speaking blind here. Um, but what I'm kind of getting is, do you also have to pay a certain portion yourself? Because that's where I'm seeing what the problem is that if you, um, okay. Um, I'm just sorry. I'm just getting distracted because I'm reading your chats. Um, so if it's a case where you have to also pay a certain amount of, I don't know, monthly, like there's a portion that you're responsible for. I'm getting you may have a little tough time with that. I'm also getting that something may not be offered to you right away, or it's not acceptable to you what they offer you. So that's kind of what I'm picking up. I'm open to being wrong. And, if you're wanting to do this sooner, hopefully I'm wrong. But that's kind of what I'm getting. And here's what I would say. Well, again, I tell you, I'm going to get merch that says clear your energy. I'm going to get it. I'm doing it. Or I'm going to get a big banner to put behind me. I would clear your energy, because there's something that's blocking you from getting in there sooner. That's what I'm picking up. So I would do some energy clearing. And also, here's another good one too. You can burn some light green tea light candles, because that will help to draw in. That's good to bring like money to you. It's also good for healing, but it also brings in money. It can bring in like a new job, but it can also bring in, like, if you're looking for a home to live in, it can help kind of draw that to you too. So, and burn some black tea light candles to help absorb some of that energy. Okay, so Pratik, I hope I'm pronouncing that right. A reading for you and Kushi. Am I pronouncing that right? Gosh, I hope I am. All right. Well, I mean, that's such a general question. Let's just see what the energy is around you and Kushi. I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Let's see. Well, right now it does look like the two of you are going through some difficulties. And so I am seeing, Pratik, I am seeing some difficult times that the two of you have gone through. I do feel, though, that there is care and there is some love there. So I know that there's some care and there's some love there, but right now I do see kind of like a little bit of a bad patch that you guys have gone through. But this is what's coming. This is kind of where you've been. This is what's coming. So I do see things getting better. I think you'll be able to work through, what this kind of little rough patch that you guys have been going through. Um, it'll get better. I do have caring feelings though. So I do feel some love and care there, but it's just kind of a bad patch right now. Let's see here. Hi, Daniela. Okay, so hi, Bon Bon or Maria. So Joan asks, is my man Tom a good match for me? Well, I'm going to say whenever someone asks that, and I'm going to ask the cards for you, but whenever someone asks a question like that, you already kind of know the answer intuitively. And you may not like the answer that you're intuitively picking up. So, but, I'm going to ask, I'll ask for you, Joan, is Tom a good match for you? And of course, that's subjective. So how I'm going to phrase it is, if you're in a relationship with Tom, will you be happy? Will Tom make you happy? Because that's a good indication if it's a good relationship or a good match for you, if it's someone that actually makes you happy. So let's ask that. Have you guys been arguing? I feel like there's an argument around you. Not a bad one, just a little disagreement or argument around you. So here's what I'm seeing, Joan, about you and Tom. Here's what I'm seeing. If I do see a little bit of drama, around the two of you. So, so there's that's got to kind of run its course. When I phrase it though, if, would Tom make you happy if you were in a relationship with him? Yes, but it's always going to be an up and down relationship. It's not going to be, hi, Sandy. It's not going to be I wouldn't say it's the most stable relationship. I see it being up and down. There are things that the two of you need to learn from each other. And it's like the two of you don't quite know each other very well yet. So it's almost like, is this a new relationship? Because I feel like you guys don't really know how to navigate with each other yet. I feel like there's some knowledge that is missing. However, this is saying there is somebody much better for you out there. So there is definitely someone better for you out there. I mean, it's okay. It's okay. You've been together for a year. Yeah. I don't know why it's saying that there's still there's something that you guys need to learn about each other. So I don't know what that's indicating, but there's some things that the two of you need to kind of learn with each other. However, if you were to try to have a conversation with Tom, if there's been some issues or, disagreements or whatever, or you feel like you're not on the same page, because I'm kind of feeling that, talk to him about it because I think he'd be open to trying to work through it. I feel like you're wondering if you should even bother to try to talk to him. Am I correct on that? You're questioning that. So, I get you could be happy, but you gotta, talk it through and try to see if you can work it out, but just know there is somebody better for you coming. Well, I don't know if they're coming, but there is someone that it would be a better, make you happier. Let's say it like that. I don't want to get remarried. Is he asking you to get married? Is that what the thing is? Daniela is okay. So Daniela, that's such a general question. If you have something specific, let me know. Maria, do you have a message about my next home move? That's kind of general too, but let's just look at the energy around it. Let's see. Let's see the energy around your next move. I'm going to get back to you in a second, Joan. I saw your comment. So let's see, Maria. Do you have a message about my next home move? Let's see. Well, I like the energy of the new home better than where you move from. So I like the energy better. I feel like you're, Maria, I feel like you're where you're moving from is there's been some stressful life things that have happened while you've been living in that home. So there's some negative memories, I guess I might want to say it like that, associated with that place. And I do feel a little bit of some negative energy with that place, but the new one, I like the energy much better. So I like the energy of the new one better. And it does show that you're going to be, this new energy is much better for you. You're going to be coming into your own power. I think it's more affordable for you. So I feel like it's a little bit of a better energy. And I think you'll be making better memories there. So I think, because your question was kind of general. So that's kind of what I got. Yeah, Joan, I don't know. I mean, I can ask if you want, if you guys will get married. I mean, I don't feel it though. I don't feel it, Joan. I'm not feeling you guys are going to get married. Maria, it's been tough and I feel trapped. Yeah. So Maria, do this. Oh my God. I feel like I'm seriously going to get a sign to put behind me, or I'm just going to hold it up. All right. Who can guess? What am I going to say? Clear your energy. Clear your energy. Here's the thing. There is negative energy all around us, and it can affect us. So there's many different types of energy, and there's lots of good energy too, but there's dark and negative energy, and it can affect us, and it can um, dark negative energy just has one goal, and it's nothing personal against anyone on the planet. It's there to cause chaos. That's what its objective is. That's what it wants to do. Depending on the strength of the negative or dark energy is how much it could have an effect on things that are going on in your life, or your health, or your finances, or your relationships, or your home or job, or whatever. So, you want to do some energy clearing. How? Gosh, I do have a video that I think I created like a year and a half ago, or maybe 2 years ago, on clearing negative energy. So Maria, you may want to, well, any of you may want to check that video out. If you look on my video list, I actually think I have a playlist on clearing energy. But one thing you can do is burn a black tea light candle every day. That can help to absorb negative energy around you. You want to do it every day for a few weeks. And then after a few weeks, if you want to back it off to maybe once a week, that's okay. But I would forever going forward after that, burn one once a week, at least minimally, forever. Think of it like we brush our teeth every day. So it's kind of like saying, well, gosh, I feel fantastic. I haven't felt this great in my life. So I'm going to stop brushing my teeth. Of course, we wouldn't stop brushing our teeth because we know we're going to get cavities. We may get a root canal. We're going to get dental issues if we stop brushing our teeth. So we just kind of autopilot. We brush our teeth every day. It's the same thing thinking about energy. You want to help maintain spiritual cavities. Let's say it like that. So there's just some things that you can do, very easy things that you can do literally every day to help maintain, keep your energy clear and kind of keep a protection around you. Like I said, the black tea light candles. And then you can there's certain crystals that, you can carry with you. You have to carry it on you every day. You can do black tourmaline. I do wear black tourmaline. I've got some in my bra. I know men aren't able to do that, but they can carry it in their pocket. But I wear black tourmaline, fluorite, and black amber. Those are the three stones or crystals that are, especially the black amber, powerhouse with absorbing that negative energy. So, you can carry one of those with you. You just have to cleanse it and charge it. You can use a piece of selenite and just put the crystals on there overnight. And then that'll cleanse and charge them. There are people who feel that you have to do cleansing and charging a crystal separately. That could be true with some methods of clearing and charging your crystals. But for me, selenite, I talked about this on last week's, some people feel that this only clears. I'm going to say, from my perspective, what I get from my guides and my experience using selenite, this clears and charges crystals. It's a very high energy crystal. So that's really easy. Anyway, I'm getting way off track here. So you can do that. You can spray some Palo Santo, and then frankincense and myrrh to kind of close you up. I think I have a video on TikTok. I think it's on TikTok about clearing energy too. So Anyway, let's see here. And let's see. Uh, Gosh, Daniela, you know, that's a rough question. I don't like to ask that question. I just, I don't like to ask that question. So I'm sorry about that, but I don't like asking that question. I don't feel that anything positive comes from me answering that question to anybody. So that's a rough one. Here's what I'll say though, Daniela, again, about all the stuff I've been talking about clearing energy, do that. You can also do like a meditation where get like a little notebook or something and a pen and go kind of like in a meditative state, clear your mind and just ask God or your angels or your guides, um, what is it that you need to know? And sometimes you might not get anything, but sometimes if you get maybe a quick thought in your head or certain emotions come to the surface or you get some kind of image in your head or it could be maybe you hear something. Whatever that is, don't overthink it. Whatever that first thing is, just jot it down in like a journal or whatever, little notebook. And over time, you're building that connection with your angels and your guides, but you're also getting this information. And that has worked really well for many, many of my clients to help kind of connect in and get messages. One more thing, Maria, God, I'm jumping around here. Maria, also go around your house, your current home, and burn some. You can use sage. I prefer Palo Santo. You can use either one. Burn it around every room in your whole house, your current house. And then right after that, go around and burn frankincense and myrrh because, when you clear, then you have to add on the protection again. So do that. That may help with the energy and unstick because you said you feel trapped. That'll help to kind of, unstick, kind of release that stagnant energy. Yeah, Daniela, there's so many people that have said that same thing. Those Ring cameras pick up a lot of unusual things and, spirits and whatever. So, here's another thing. Um, Talk to your angels and God and just ask them to remove, whatever spirits are hanging around or talk to the spirits directly and just tell them, you need to leave. I don't need you here. I don't want you here. So leave. But I would do the sage or the Palo Santo. Uh, let's see. Your dad, Maria. Yeah, what I'm getting, Maria, is your dad is a little concerned about something for you. So he's trying to get your attention to pay attention to the something going on around you. Let me see if I can focus on get more information about what that's talking about. He's concerned about something that's going on in your life right now. Let me see if the cards will tell me anything. There's a few things that I'm getting in the cards, Maria. One is it's saying to be a little more aware about what's happening with someone at your job. I don't know who this is, but there's something going on involving you or about you at your job. So maybe just take notice of that or see if you can. I think you're already picking up on something at your work about a certain person, and you're correct. You are correct about that person. I also get that a possible breakup might have. Now, I don't know that this is necessarily a significant other. It's could be like a friend. Is it a significant other? No, I think it's a friend. There might be an issue where something happens with you and a friend that you've been friends with for a while and you kind of go your own separate ways. Oh. Maria, is your mom still alive? Let me know if your mom is still alive because I'm picking up something about your mom. I think your mom may be having some kind of some sort of medical issue that needs to be she needs to be seen by a doctor or something. So actually I feel that this is really the main thing that he's trying to get your attention about. For whatever reason, I don't even know that your mom knows or is aware, but I think there's something happening with mom. So you may want to see about, taking her. She is recovering treatment. There may be something going on. I'm feeling like it's a medical thing that he wants to try to get your attention to have somebody take a look at it. There's something that I don't think anyone's noticed or considered or seen or anything. There's something going on with her. It's a medical thing. That's, I think, what it was about with your dad trying to get your attention. Svetlana, what kind of man will be my next relationship? Let's ask. And then I'm probably Marie, I'm getting that. But I feel like there's something that they may be missing. That's how the energy feels to me. I feel like there's something they're not aware of that they've missed. So I don't know if there's a way. I mean, what do you even do for that? I mean, how do you say, I don't know. I feel like there's something they're missing. I would keep an eye on her. Okay, so Svetlana, what kind of man will be my next relationship? Well, I'm going to say very kind. Svetlana, very kind. I'm getting such a kind-hearted person, and I think this next person will have gone, by the time you meet, they will have gone through um, a divorce or a kind of a rough breakup or something. So I see, little gun shy, trying to, you know, get trying to get work out or heal. I guess maybe I might say that, trying to heal from some of the things from this past relationship that maybe didn't go very well, but incredibly kind, very kind person. And it's not someone that you currently know. I think it might be someone that you meet through work. Are you looking for a new job, Svetlana? I'm getting that you might meet through work, but a different job, not the current one that you have. So, but very kind, very kind. So I feel that this person's going to treat you better than your past relationships have been. Just very kind-hearted, very lovely energy, lovely person. I'm excited for you to meet this person. When is it going to be? Let me see. Four to 6 months is what I'm hearing. 4 to 6 months. So, yeah. And I do feel it's a new job. Let me ask Maria. Let me ask about that. What I'm getting is you are going to a good doctor. So whatever doctors you've been seeing, I think they're good for you and your circumstances. I don't think it's a problem with the doctor, although obviously, if you feel you want to get a second opinion, go ahead and do that. I always do that, when you're having that. But I am getting, so here's what I'm getting. I am getting that there is a specific reason that's causing your dizziness. But you know what? I don't feel that it's a huge deal. Let me focus on that for a second. Of course, I'm not a doctor, but what I'm getting is first of all, I don't feel that you're high sunshine. I don't feel, Maria, that that's so sad. I'm sorry to hear that you're going through that. I don't feel that it's anything that is terminal, anything like that. That it's not going to turn into anything like that. But I keep hearing the word calcification. And obviously, I'm not a doctor, so I don't even know. When I get images, I don't even know half the time what it is that I'm looking at because I'm not a doctor. I didn't study biology or anything like that. Anatomy, nothing. I didn't study any of that. But I'm hearing calcification of something. I'm getting there's a possibility you may be having an interaction, a bad interaction from something you're taking. I think it could be I feel like it's I'm also getting this is really weird. Maria, I'm getting like a lot of things. Have you ever been checked for heavy metals? I'm getting there may be some interaction because of a heavy metal buildup. I'm also getting calcification of something, and I can't quite feel what it is. And there's a bad interaction with something you're taking. Let me ask this. Let me ask if, the doctors will. You have metal in your broken bone. Let me ask if this will be resolved. If the professionals will be able to resolve this. Unfortunately, I don't know that they're going to be able to resolve this all the way. I hope I'm wrong on that, but that's what I'm getting. And here's what I'll say, though. It is going to get a little bit better, but I feel like you're going to have this off and on, and sometimes it'll get better. Then it may flare up again. I feel like it's something that may have to be managed. Unfortunately, I don't, I don't know, but I do see it getting a little bit better though. And there is a specialist that you're going to be seeing that I think it's a new specialist that will have some good things to try to help manage to make it a little bit better. So there are some good things coming for you with, I think, a new specialist. So this person feels like, I don't know that it's necessarily someone that you are currently seeing or have seen. I think it's a new. All right, I'm going to ask just one more question, and then I'm going to have to go. I'm sorry, it's going to be just a little shorter today because I do have my appointment. Hi, Sag Girl. Do you see my schizophrenic son going back to the hospital this year? Well, gosh, that's very sad. I'm sorry to hear that, Sag. Your son, I think, doesn't like going into the hospital, so he fights it. I don't think he really wants to do it. That's the problem. But I do think he may. See, here's the thing. I feel that there's some specific treatment that could help him. Unlike, I keep hearing outpatient. So I don't know if it's a clinic, if it's a new trial that's coming up that deals with that, Sag Girl. I keep hearing new trial something. So it's like a clinic, or I can't quite feel where this is coming from. If you can get him to go there, I do see some good outcomes. I think it will help him. I feel like he needs ongoing outpatient type something or other. So if that's therapy, if it's a clinic, if it's, the problem is that he doesn't always want to do what he needs to do. And that's kind of where some of the issues come up, is that he wants to kind of fight against that. So that's one of the issues. You can't make someone, if they don't really want to help themselves, you can't make someone help themselves. And that's sad. So I'm sorry. All right. Sunshine, it's such a general question. That's kind of like a full reading question. Yeah, it is. All right, guys, I have to run. I just wanted to jump on for a little bit. I know I'm usually on here longer, but I've got appointment that I have to get to. So I hope everybody has a great rest of your Friday. I hope you have a wonderful weekend, and I'll see you next week, next Friday, for our live stream next Friday. And if you guys think of questions that you want me to ask on future videos, you can leave them in the comments, or, on one of my other videos or whatever. But also, don't forget to check out my clearing energy video that I did. I don't know. I think it was a couple years ago, because that will give some helpful things too. Have a great weekend, you guys. And it was so good to hang out with you. And sending lots of love. Love all you guys. I love hanging out with you guys. So thank you for joining every week. And I will see you next week. Have a great weekend. Bye.